Welcome, everybody. This is Priyanka Jain from ARING, and you're listening to the Analytics Cafe podcast, the show that sheds light on practical analytics and data science topics for people in business who love to put data to work.
And today I'm talking with Matt Jesser from Beyond the Data on the importance of BI tools on building data literacy. So, Matt, thank you for joining me. Tell us about your company.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me first and foremost. Beyond the Data is a brand new company, and we're really focused on being at the intersection of humans and data. We really feel that data and data science is so critical to businesses today, but the human side, the behavior side of making a change with the data is absolutely critical. Data literacy, culture of data, these are the topics that we're most interested in trying to solve for large organizations.
That's great, and it's quite important to have the right tools as well. So I know you've led Tableau user group in past, so you're well familiar with the BI tools. Do you have a favorite? What do you think about those tools?
Well, I don't know if I'll say I have a favorite. I think there are a number of really great tools out there that really lend itself towards being useful to the business side, not just the data science and advanced analytics side. Tableau is obviously out there. They were kind of the front runners for data democratization, self-service analytics. But I think Click has a really good offering. They've been pushing a lot into the business side, helping business users get comfortable using data.
Yeah.
I think Domo has a really interesting platform that's up and coming. They're also really focused on business users, not just data science users.
Yeah, and from the Gartner's quadrant on the BI tools, I saw the first, like the top three. Power BI was, of course, the leader in terms of both the vision as well as the the feature set, which and I have used Power BI as well myself. I find it pretty cool. I think from comparison perspective, I find them pretty comparable. Click, Power BI, and Tableau. So why are these tools important in the journey for towards building data literacy?
Yeah, so the important thing to think about when we're talking about data is making sure that the data is getting in the hands of the people who are actually making the decisions.
Yeah.
When data informs the decision, that's when behavior change happens.
Exactly.
That's when the ROI is actually realized from all the analytics work that we're doing. So we need tools in our toolbox that aren't just statistical tools or Python. Those are useful, but we really need to get that data in the hands of users in a user-friendly way. That's why UX and UI design in BI tools has become so important. It's why Power BI is such a huge player, because everyone in the business already knows Excel, and it's just a little bit more advanced than Excel. And so that's why it's such a useful tool for so many organizations.
Right. And for like you said, I think gone are the days when viewers would say, "Hey, data scientists do data science." I think we're in the new world where everybody is a citizen analyst. Everybody, marketers, product managers, they are making decisions on a day-to-day basis, and they need to be able to use data to make decisions. And if they don't have good access to good tools, where they can drag and drop and say, "Hey, what's going on with North America today? How is my campaign doing?" If don't have that ability, it basically, they're basically driving blind, right?
Absolutely.
So
it's either that or they're going to have to take forever, waiting for the data science team to prioritize their question or request. And it's no knock on the data science team. They just have a lot to do. So the more you democratize that, put the data in the hands of those users, the better off everyone's going to be in the long run.
Yeah, and there's not enough of data scientists. They cannot never be enough, because there's this new digital era. There's data flowing in from everywhere. There's greater opportunity to learn about customers, about our products they're using, the features they're using. And there's a greater demand for us to react more quickly, right? It's not like, oh, my report will be generated in 3 weeks. The opportunity will be lost by that time, because your campaign has been running inefficiently for 3 more weeks, right? So it's this quick access to data with accurate data is very important. Any last notes on data democratization and BI tools?
Yeah, I think obviously data democratization, self-service analytics, data literacy, I really see it being driven by the data teams as a way to offload some of the easier answers so that their data science teams and advanced analytics teams can focus on the hard problems, the forecasting problems, the prediction problems, right? We don't want
Completely agree.
our data science teams answering basic questions like what was yesterday's sales. That should be something that has broad access to lots of people. They can solve it themselves. They can do some simple, slicing and dicing. Was it more in the West Coast? Was it more in the East Coast? Was it in Europe or Asia? So that the data science teams can really be freed up to
I
do.
completely agree. Completely agree. I think, and I believe, like from my experience, being inside companies when I was heading up business analytics for PayPal, or even now, or for the last 7 years, being consulting and building data literacy for the organization, what I see is that 80% of the business problems that a marketer or a product manager will encounter can be solved simply using tools like Power BI or even Microsoft Excel, right? Because that's what we use to teach in our academy. And it can be quickly and easily solved using these simpler techniques, correlation, aggregate analysis, method, like trending and sizing. And that leaves data scientists, precious data scientist resources to work on more complex problems. When you've done correlation and you can see some relationship and you have built the case for a more advanced techniques, a regression model to be built for that same problem that you're trying to solve, then in leveraging data scientists makes more sense. And that actually is a very good use of resources overall for the analytics to drive value. So thank you so much. I really appreciate talking to you, and I hope the people find value in this.
Thank you so much, Bianca. It was great being here.